songs. For inquiry, contact 0701 6666636. Prayer is not for prayer warrior. Prayer is for all men.
Oya kí n lẹ́yìn gbọ́, àní níbẹ̀ yẹn. Diamond FM, 88.7 ni. Àní kí n lẹ́yìn gbọ́, lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin jẹ́. Diamond FM, 88.7 ni. Kásètò kárọ̀ gbọ́gbọ́ o, Diamond FM ni. Diamond FM, 88.7 ni. Ìyálájẹ bàbá lọ́jà, ilẹ̀ ń dúró wọ́sẹ̀. Diamond FM, 88.7 ni. Ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà wà á dájú wọ́gbà. Ẹ̀ta ló kọ́kọ́ ń ta kọ́mẹ́rán kó mìíràn tó ta. Diamond FM 88.7 ni. Àwa á yàtọ̀ sí wọn, sáwọn gbàtúẹ̀. Diamond FM 88.7 ni. Àjànàkú kọjá mórí kan fìrí tábà rírìn ká.
Hour after hour of quality programming all around the clock with us. Every second and minute counts when it comes to bringing you the best of programming on radio. Diamond 88.7 FM remains your best bet. Be it sports, talk radio, entertainment and music. One thing is certain, we've got you.
On Diamond 88.7 FM, we give credible, factual, balanced reports at all time. Join us as we take you around the globe on the world news. Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin, your shining supreme station.
From the news desk of Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin, this is news around the world.
In the headlines, President Tinubu meets security chiefs after Borno deadly airstrike. FCT minister dismisses ADC claims of Eagle Square denial. IED kills commanding officer, 6 soldiers in another Borno attack. Another foreign saying United States blockade of Iranian port comes into effect. In business news, federal government waives import duty on mass transit buses, others. In entertainment news, popular Nollywood actor Rotimi Salami hospitalized. And from the world of sport, Malawi named squad for World Cup qualifier against Super Falconet. Good evening and many thanks for joining us for news across the world on Diamond 88.7 of Hilori. I am Omonike. Babatunde. You can listen to us via our website at www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook at Diamond 887 FM and as well on YouTube, Diamond 88.7 FM Lorry. You can also download the app on Play Store, Diamond 88.7 FM. We'll bring you details of the news after this break. Don't go away, please.
You ugly. Everybody they post picture for social media. You too they put picture.
Hey, wait, this pikin no even fine. Yeah.
See this bro guy, now your generation dey here.
You probably don't know how much your words hurt, but cyberbullying is real. Words hurt, whether it's in person from typing or behind a screen. Just a comment or unnecessary share from someone you know or from a complete stranger can hurt. Words can even end lives. Think before you type. Stop cyberbullying today.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin.
You're welcome back from that short break. Now the news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is currently holding a security meeting with service chiefs, intelligence heads, and the Inspector General of Police at the State House, Abuja. The meeting, which began at about 2 p.m., is the first item on the president's agenda since his return to Abuja from Bayelsa State on Friday. The emergency session comes amid heightened security concerns following the United States authorization of non-emergency embassy staff to leave Abuja and a controversial military airstrike in Borno State that killed over 100 civilians. Those in attendance at the ongoing meeting include the Chief of Defense Staff, the Chiefs of the Army, Navy, and Air Staff, the Director General of the Department of State Services, the Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, and the Inspector General of Police, Tunji Disu. The Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has dismissed claims that political parties are being denied access to Eagle Square in Abuja, saying the allegations are incorrect and not based on any official application process. He made the clarification today while speaking with journalists during an inspection of ongoing projects across the capital city. The clarification comes amid reports published by Sahara reporters in which the African Democratic Congress accused the authorities of frustrating its preparation for its national convention by allegedly withholding approval to use Eagle Square and the Velodrome in Abuja. The opposition party had claimed that its request was ignored. Responding to the controversy, Wike explained that no request has been formally submitted by the group making the claims, adding that the venue remains open to all organizations that meet the required conditions. The House of Representatives will convene a one-day dialogue and security conference in Jos Plateau State capital on Tuesday as part of effort aimed at addressing the root causes of recurring security challenges in the state. The chairman of the House Ad hoc Committee on Security, Mr. Wale Ahmed, disclosed this today when he led a delegation of members to the Rayfield Government House in Jos to inform Governor Caleb Mutfwang about the planned security summit. Speaking during the courtesy visit, Ahmed told the governor that the House resolved to convene the discussion and security conference because of the urgent need to examine and address the root causes of the security challenges in Plateau State and beyond, while collaboratively developing practical and sustainable solutions. The lawmaker commended the state governor for his efforts to maintain peace in the state and expressed hope that the summit will consolidate those efforts. APC chieftain Malam Lare Sulaiman has stated that the old statue recently erected at the Kwara State Government House is a strong symbol of the state identity, representing its heritage and cultural uniqueness. Speaking in response to the controversy surrounding the statue, Sulaiman noted that the Kwara, like other states across Nigeria, has the right to establish and showcase its own distinct identity through symbolic monument. He made this known while featuring on Diamond FM program Eba Adasi on Monday, where he emphasized the importance of such symbols in promoting the history, values, and cultural pride of the people. Sulaiman added that the debate trailing the statue has been seen as part of a broader conversation on preserving and projecting Kwara's heritage to the outside world. Still on local news. 4 days after the loss of Brigadier General Hussaini Ibrahima, the commanding officer of 29 Task Force Brigade Beni Sheikh, Borno State, alongside some soldiers, another commanding officer of Sector 3 Joint Task Force Northeast Munguno, alongside 6 soldiers, have been killed by improvised explosive device IED planted by suspected Boko Haram terrorists. A statement issued to newsmen today in Maiduguri by the Media Information Officer OPHK, Lieutenant Colonel Sani Uba, said the troops of Sector 3 Joint Task Force Northeast, Operation Adinkai OPHK, came under an isolation tango terrorist attack in Charlie 13 location in Mungono, Borno State in the late hours of Sunday, April 12, 2026. He said following intense fire exchanges, the terrorists were put to flight with troops maintaining control of the location. Lieutenant Colonel Uba added that Operation Adinkai deeply mourns the loss of these exceptional officers and the other brave personnel who paid the supreme price in service to the nation. The news across the world is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM. Laurie will go on a break now, and when we return, we'll bring you foreign, business, entertainment, and sport news. Don't go away, please.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
You're welcome back from that break. You're still listening to news across the world, reaching you from 88.7 of FM in Lorry. Now we move on to the foreign stories. A United States naval blockade of Iran's port has come into effect today, with President Donald Trump warning that any attack ship will be eliminated if they attempt to break it. U.S. Central Command CENTCOM announced the beginning of a blockade of all Iranian Gulf port and coastal areas, and the UK Maritime Trade Operations (UKMTO) said it had received warnings that the blockade applies to all vessel traffic regardless of flag. Trump announced on social media that he would blockade the strategic Strait of Hormuz trade route, which he had previously demanded Tehran fully reopen after Vice President J.D. Vance left peace negotiations with an Iranian delegation in Islamabad over the weekend without a deal. Still on the foreign scene, Viktor Orban, who has ruled Hungary for 16 years, has conceded defeat to Conservative Peter Magyar in parliamentary elections. His defeat in a vote that saw a record turnout dealt a heavy blow to nationalists, including U.S. President Donald Trump, who supported him. It also deprived Russian President Vladimir Putin of his most sympathetic hearing here inside the European Union. Tens of thousands of jubilant supporters of Magyar's TZ party cheered the result outside the party's election headquarters on the banks of the Danube in Budapest. With votes in more than 90% of precincts counted, Magyar's party stood to gain 138 seats, or more than two-thirds of all 199 parliamentary seats, according to official election results. And that ends our foreign news. Up next is
Diamond FM Business News.
In our business update today, the federal government has granted a waiver on import duties for mass transit buses, electric vehicles, and manufacturing machinery. The development followed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's directive to key economic officials to design measures to cushion the impact of the ongoing Middle East crisis on Nigerians, particularly amid rising fuel prices. A disclosure contained in an X post today by Special Assistant to the President on social media, Dada Olusegun, noted that the move is part of new fiscal measures aimed at easing economic pressures on Nigerians and curbing inflationary pressures. Olusegun said the Tinubu administration approved a broad set of import duty reductions to lower inflation, support businesses, and improve affordability for consumers. That ends our business news, and up next is
Diamond FM Entertainment News.
Rotimi Salami, a popular Nollywood actor, has been hospitalized following a serious health scare. This was made known today in a post on the actor's Instagram page. Sharing a picture of himself on a hospital bed, Rotimi stated that he narrowly escaped death within the last 48 hours. While appreciating God for saving him, he noted that Kilanko, a newly released cinema movie in honor of the late Orwell Ademola, has taken a lot from him. That into entertainment news, and up next is our sports news. But before then, we'll go on a very short timeout. Don't go away, please.
Ferrobin iron and care, be good for your body,
Wake up, feel strong, feel free with Ferrobin. Iron for you and me. Ferrobin is a product of Feedsin Healthcare PLC, available in pharmacies nationwide. Ferrobin, the ideal blood builder.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don't come again oh. This one with your body hot so, you don't do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people oh. Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Thank you Oga Luta. I don't dey kampe.
Luta, brand of Artemeta and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
Diamond FM Sports News.
You're welcome back from that short break. And now to the exciting world of sport. Malawi has named 29 players in its squad for the 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup final qualifying round tie against the Falconet of Nigeria. 21 players were retained from the squad that defeated Guinea-Bissau in the third round. Head coach Maggie Chombo is expected to reduce the number before the clash with Nigeria next month. Malawi will travel to Nigeria for the first leg on May 2. They will host the second leg at the Bingo National Stadium on May 9, 2026. Still from the exciting world of sport, Ikorodu City forward Joseph Arumala is now the leading scorer in the Nigerian Premier Football League (NPFL) this season. Arumala was on target in the Ikorodu City 3-0 trouncing of Kano Pillars at the Mobalaji Johnson Arena, Unicon, Lagos on Sunday. It was the former Golden Eaglet striker's 12th goal of the campaign. With 4 match days left in the NPFL this season, the Ikorodu City forward is ahead of Rangers' Godwin Obaje and Chukwemeka Obioma of Abia Warriors, who have scored 11 goals each. And that's it from the exciting world of sport. With that, we've come to the end of news across the world. But before we go, here's a recap of the major highlights. President Tinubu meets security chiefs after Borno deadly airstrike. FCT minister dismisses ADC claims of Eagle Square denial. IED kills commanding officer, 6 soldiers in another Borno attack. On the foreign scene, United States blockade of Iranian port comes into effect. In business news, federal government waives import duties on mass transit buses. Others. In entertainment news, popular Nollywood actor Rotimi Salami hospitalized. And now to the exciting world of sports, Malawi names squad for World Cup qualifiers against Super Falconets. For today in history. Did you know that on this day in 1978, Funmilayo Ransom Kuti, a prominent Nigerian nationalist, women's rights activist and mother of Fela Kuti, died at age 77? Now you know. For information about happenings around you, kindly contact the Diamond FM newsroom number on 091 60 62 7526. One more time, 091 60 62 7526. The news across the world was edited by Piodun Akinwumi, and my name is Omonike Babatunde. Thank you for listening to your Shining Supreme station, and please stand by for the news in Yoruba language. Good evening.